two concepts of improvement and equity are resonating in the definitions of global health, along with collaboration. I'm particularly interested in the area of global health as a nurse specialising in public health nursing and as a researcher in healthcare leadership. In leadership, we talk about recovery as a term used to describe some of the most challenging and complex issues of our time, many of which threaten human health. Global health is one such recovery. How will we work together to solve these issues and achieve far greater outcomes? Again, I am sure that you are aware of global challenges. How will let's recap those key issues facing us all? Climate change, increased incidence of natural disasters, pandemics, spread of infectious diseases, pollution, antibiotic resistance, increasing numbers of refugees and asylum seekers, health inequalities secondary to wealth disparities. Strengthening nursing will strengthen the whole health team and the whole health and care system. It is one of the most important things that can be done to improve health. One of the key issues impacting on global health is the shortage of workforce, specifically nursing. What we do in education is build a supply of nurses and allied health professionals to meet this workforce gap. Indeed, a prerequisite is addressing the workforce shortage as identified in the Human Resources and Health Vision for Pakistan policy. In England, Health Education England, which is part of NHS England and Innovation, and the World Health Organisation as part of the equivalent year of the Health and Care Worker Programme, are working to help improve workforce planning and increase the number of people in healthcare careers. So why leadership? How can this support global health initiatives? There is clear evidence of the link between leadership and a range of important outcomes within health services, including patient satisfaction, patient mortality, organisational and financial performance, staff well-being, engagement, turnover. By the International Council of Nurses found that few had authority to advise and influence at a strategic level. Only 50% of reporting countries indicated the existence of national. In countries that reported both the government chief nurse
We will be starting soon. Please be seated. थोड़ी और ऊंची हो सकती? सही है? Please settle down, everyone. We are few moments away from receiving our chief guest. The guests are here for whom we were waiting for. All the international guests, we welcome our international guests. We welcome our pro-rector. We welcome our pro-rector, Professor Dr. Sayyid Amir Gilani. Attention everyone, first three rows are for the international speakers. Kindly change your seat if you are in the first three rows and you are not an international speaker. We welcome our Chairman, Board of Governors, Mr. Avesro, our Rector, Professor Dr. Muhammad Ashraf. I request our Chairman, Mr. Avesro, to kindly chair on the stage. Please invite Professor Dr. Asim Kurjek, who is an international speaker and an international delegate for the event. I would like to invite Pro-Rector, Faculty of Life and Sciences, Professor Dr. Syed Amir Gilani on the stage. Now I would like to request our Dean, Faculty of Life and Sciences on the stage, Professor Dr. Ashfaq Ahmed. Thank you everyone. Please settle down so we may start the event. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of you. This is your host, Dr. Nazish Idris. I welcome all of you, our respected guests and speakers, our respected chairman, our board director, honorable pro-rectors, dean, head of all the departments, and rest of the audience in the opening ceremony of the first International Conference on Advances in Allied Health Sciences 2022. I am grateful and I feel blessed to be a part of this university for the opportunities it presents. To formally begin this session, I would like to request Qari Muhammad Ashraf to please come on the stage and recite few verses from the Holy Book of Holy Quran.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Ta'ala. Next, for Anate Rasool Maqbool, peace be upon him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I would like to invite Ms. Gul Nasreen on the stage. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Now, I request all the ladies and gentlemen to please rise and honor the national anthem of Pakistan. This is your host Fatima Tahir. The University of Lahore is one of the prestigious institutes of Pakistan. It's the leading name in private sector, which offers specializations varying from medicine to social and technological sciences. Since 1999, it has contributed in many of the prestigious institutes of country. I appreciate the keen interest, dedication, and efforts behind the emergence of the university among one of the best institutions at both national and global level. To further lead the session, I would like to invite versatile Doctor of Physical Therapy who completed bachelor's, master's, and PhD in physical therapy by remaining gold medalist throughout his academic career. He has more than 20 years of experience in clinical, research, and administrative duties in relevant fields. A personality who has more than 200 good quality research articles published in well-renowned national and international journals. A former chairman, Board of Directors, Pakistan Physical Therapy Association, who has the honor to start first ever PhD Physical Therapy in Pakistan, and introduced low-level laser physical therapy first time in Pakistan based on his PhD's work, and completed his certifications in Anne Penman laser therapy from Glasgow, United Kingdom, and Thor laser therapy from Edinburgh, Scotland. With immense pleasure, I am making the announcement to invite our Dean, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Professor Dr. Ashfaq Ahmed, to come on stage for further proceedings. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Very Honorable Worthy Chairman, BOG, University of Lahore, Worthy Rector, University of Lahore, Worthy Pro-Rector, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Professor Dr. Asim Saab, all the international and national speakers, our pro-rectors, deans, and faculty members, and all invited guests, Assalamu alaikum. It is a matter of greatest pleasure to share that, Alhamdulillah, today we are going to share one of the biggest conferences ever in Pakistan in the field of allied health sciences, having more than 3,500 delegates, 40 international speakers, 60 national speakers, more than 200 abstracts will be gone through this conference, inshallah. Before I proceed further, I would like to seek permission from Worthy Chairman Board of Governors to open the conference, sir. Declare the conference open. Thank you. He has kindly declared the conference open. We have a program of around 1.5 hours. Our worthy chief guest is on his way to join us, inshallah. We have a few speeches of very short time, inshallah. So, in this wonderful session, I'm pleased to introduce a person who is known to create opportunities for promotion of higher education in Pakistan, especially in allied health sciences. He completed his MBBS and then continued to seek doctorate degrees in ultrasound and interventional radiology. Having more than 29 years of experience in clinical research and teaching, he served in various international and national universities. He worked in Pak Kosovo Society as president. He has 472 publications and 10 books in his credit. With his guidance, academic institutes have produced further educationists. He is also the founder and president of Afro-Asian Association of Ultrasound. He was founder dean of Faculty of Allied Health Sciences here at University of Lahore and currently working as pro-rector Faculty of Allied Health Sciences. Please welcome one of the dynamic and energetic men, Professor Dr. Sayyid Amir Gilani, on the stage for his opening remarks.
Thank you, sir. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and most merciful, may peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah upon all of us. Honorable guests, Chairman Board of Governors, Mr. ICAAHS Rauf, our worthy Rector, Mr. Muhammad Ashraf, dear colleagues, professors, lecturers, researchers, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, the University of Lahore, I would like to express my sincere gratitude and welcome you all to the first annual International Conference on Advances in Allied Health Sciences 2022 at University of Lahore. Moreover, I honorably welcome our 40 keynote and invited speakers from 23 countries. 25 of them are physically here presenting their state-of-art lectures during these 3 days, and 15 foreign speakers presenting online. If I look into the history of Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, I remember we established it under the vision of Mr. M.A. Rauf and Mr. ICAAHS Rauf in February 2012. Just one department of radiological sciences, and as a founder dean of faculty, I was the first employee of Faculty of Allied Health Sciences at University of Lahore. During this journey of 10 years, we arranged more than 300 departmental, national and international events like conferences, seminars, workshops and webinars. We signed MOUs with 23 universities from 19 countries, represented UL in different scientific events abroad, and now we have 13 departments with a student body of 10,000 plus. 372 teaching faculty, including 79 PhD, offering undergraduate and postgraduate courses in almost all departments of Faculty of Allied Health Sciences. We share about 40% of research productivity of this university. In short, I can say that we led the university from front in all aspects of academics, research, professionalism, and extracurricular activities. I feel proud to share that Faculty of Allied Health Sciences at University of Lahore is the largest allied health sciences faculty in Pakistan and in the region. Our alumni are serving in various hospitals and universities of almost all parts of the world. I hope that this conference will be able to achieve the objective in providing an effective forum for academicians, researchers, practitioners to advance knowledge. As I mentioned, we have 40 international and 60 national speakers from 25 fields of allied health sciences offered by 12 departments. I warmly welcome all the speakers. I am glad to share that these 40 international speakers, including Professor Dr. Asim Kurjer from Croatia, who is a living legend, ranked #1 globally in the field of medical diagnostic ultrasound, having more than 1,000 research publications, 127 books, and delivered state-of-art lectures in almost 200 countries. We restricted the registration to a number of 3,500 for this conference due to limited number of seats in our scientific sessions. Moreover, we received around 400 plus abstracts, out of which about 200 plus were selected and are being presented during these 3 days. Along with 250 presentations, we have 25 state-of-art lectures. Our conference is endorsed by Higher Education Commission of Pakistan, Punjab Higher Education Commission, and Pakistan Science Foundation, and covers 4 areas of SDGs. In addition to University of Lahore, we have 25 sponsors, including some other universities and 30 collaborators. The other salient feature of this international conference are Health Expo, pre-conference workshops, corporate dinner, MOU signing ceremonies, poster presentations, city tour, gala dinner, and cultural show. Ladies and gentlemen, allied health professionals are the frontline workers who serve the community and humanity. There has always been a gap between people and communities who can make effective use of technology and those who cannot do it. Humanity can also be one of the usage referred to civil rights and social causes, or in other words, to people treating each other with care, compassion, and dignity, respecting the common factor of humanity of the other person. For that matter, all academicians, researchers, and practitioners should consider humanity matter to make a peaceful world. With humanity, we change to the better environment, better community, and a better life. Therefore, the focal drive of this conference is to exchange ideas, and by participating in this exchange, it is assumed that all parties who may benefit from the conference can apply it in managing activities in their areas. I feel glad to note that the theme of this conference covers a wide range of interesting topics related to all theoretical and practical aspects of allied health sciences. Last but not least, my deepest gratitude goes to the management of University of Lahore, especially our Honorable Visionary Chairman BOG, Worthy Rector, Deputy Chairman BOG, Director OSA, and all prorectors, deans, HODs, principals, and directors, especially from Allied Health Sciences. I salute the organizing committee of International Scientific Conference, the collaborating institutions, sponsoring companies, and volunteers who have directly or indirectly supported the success of this conference. I wish you a very productive conference with exciting and encouraging discussions and exchange of knowledge, so that together we can anticipate a future of groundbreaking knowledge, research, and technology for humanities by advances in allied health sciences. My message will be, give the world the best you have, the best will come back to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful summary of allied health sciences past and future vision of allied health sciences in Pakistan. There are very few personalities who can be considered as institution in themselves, and our next invited speaker will be one of them. Professor Dr. Muhammad Ashraf is highly motivated and ambitious professional possessing exceptional academic and service record. He was declared highly cited researcher by the Clarivate Analytics Thomson Reuters USA for the year 2018, 20 and 21. Only 4 of all Pakistani scientists have been declared highly cited researcher, and he is one of them. He has been ranked the top scientist of the OIC countries, 57 countries, by scoring 4,306 points in biological sciences in 2007 by the COMSTEC of the OIC countries. He is also being ranked the top scientist in biological sciences in 2004, 5, 7, and 2010 by the Pakistan Council for Science and Technology. He attained third position among the scientists from all disciplines in Pakistan during 2017 by the Pakistan Council for Science and Technology. He has achieved so many awards and honors like Comstec of the OIC countries Lifetime Achievement Award in 2021, earned honorary doctorate degree from China in 2018, Hilale Imtiaz by the President of Pakistan in 2016, Sitara Imtiaz by the President of Pakistan on 14th August 2006, Pride of Performance by the President of Pakistan in 2000, Presidential Award Izaz-e Fazilat for 1997, earned HEC Lifetime Achievement Award in 2013, earned PS Distinguished Sciences in Botany. Please welcome our Honorable Rector Professor Dr. Mohammad Ashraf Sahib.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Really, I didn't know how many words I have to my credit. It's very difficult to memorize everything, you see. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Chairman, Board of Governors, Professor Asam, Pro-Rector, Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Gilani Saab, Dean Saab, foreign delegates, delegates from inland, student, faculty, deans, director, assalamu alaikum. In fact, it is my prime responsibility to formally welcome all the delegates from whether inland or from abroad, since they have traveled a long way to join this event, which is a fabulous event in a way. We have been organizing a number of events, conferences, congress, workshops, symposia, etc. But I will rank this one the largest one in 2022. If we look at the portfolio of University of Lahore, because Dr. Gilani missed that, because I thought he put that responsibility on my shoulder that I have to apprise all the delegates that what sort of pursuits are being carried out at University of Lahore and why University of Lahore is a premier university. So University of Lahore comprises 11 multifarious nature faculties, wherein Allied Health Sciences is the largest one. If it is organizing the largest event, it is the largest faculty in University of Lahore. We focus on multiple disciplines. A variety of disciplines are being focused here. Over 200 programs are in vogue, and they are being emphatically executed by different schools and institutes. Looking at the ranking of the university, we entered last time in the Times Higher Education ranking, and we are currently within the range of 800 to 1000. And inshallah, we are hoping that next year our ranking will further improve in both the entities, whether Times Higher Education or the QS ranking system. Just for the information of all the delegates, that this event is a meaningful event, because if we look at the title, Advances in Allied Health Sciences, advances, the word advances covers many things, a variety of things. And you have to put on your finger on many of the latest and advanced tools related to allied health sciences. To organize an event like conference, because tomorrow I will also be going to participate in GC University and Punjab University, there is also an international event. So I have to give a plenary lecture there. But I was thinking, and I was discussing with Professor Ishfaq that I should also participate in this conference, because this is a gigantic event which is being organized by University of Lahore. And I congratulate all the organizers because they have put a lot of effort, particularly to collect and to receive all the delegates from different countries, because they have been traveling on different schedules. So it was a gigantic task and very hectic task for all the colleagues to receive them at the airport or uh, other platform. So with these few remarks, I would like to again appreciate the efforts which are being made by the organizer under the supervision of Dr. Amir Gilani Sahab and Dr. Ishfaq Sahab and all colleagues, HODs. So I think this event will be a very meaningful event, and I would like to see some recommendation, very tangible recommendation at the end of this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful speech and your recommendation for the recommendation of the conference. Moving forward, we are going to call a very special guest, state-of-the-art speaker for inaugural remarks, who has received his medical degrees and conducted research in University of London. After completing his studies, he took charge as the head of the Department of Obs and Gynae Medical School, University of Zagreb. He is a regular fellow of World Academy of Art and Science and is currently president of International Academy of Perinatal Medicine and director of Ian Donald Inter-University School of Medical Ultrasound. He received a doctoral honorarium causa from the universities in Europe along with numerous other awards and honors. A renowned professor of Obs and Gynae and Medical School, Universities of Zagreb and Sarajevo, he is also the rector of DIU Libertas International University. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here. Please welcome Professor Dr. Hasan Kurjak for your insight on this occasion. Thank you, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You have heard more than enough about me. After listening Rector and Gilani, I wish my mother was here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my third visit to your lovely country. And country improved tremendously. But one thing is definitely not changed at all, fortunately. The main good of Pakistan are its people. Such a lovely, happy, smiling, helpful, gentle, polite, knowledgeable. All the words, all the compliments I could use to direct to you. I was brought here in 2015 and 2017 by your scientific leader and internationally very respectful colleague Gilani, to whom I met in Barcelona at the meeting organized by our Randall School, and since that we became a very close friend, exchanging visits all the time. Unfortunately, this endless corona pandemic prevent more frequent meetings, but we will continue in this. Ladies and gentlemen, during the 3 days in extremely busy program, many scientists will be measuring the size of liver tumor, kidney tumor, endometrial thickness, even blood flow in ovarian and uterine arteries. Ladies and gentlemen, those are measurable things. But in human life, there are some things which are not measurable. You cannot measure goodwill, emotion, friendship, religion, and good fellowship. For those of non-measurable parameters in human life, we have to understand very basic thing. Science cannot explain everything in our human life. More than ever we understood that our life can be explained much more in combination with religious teachings and philosophy. That's why science and religion, more than ever, do work together. After 2,000 years of fighting, they came to the dialogue, and many meetings on the same level have been organized. I will include part of this in my tomorrow's lecture. Ladies and gentlemen, I have learned that Lahore is a very old city. Gilani told me if he's wrong, I'm wrong, that it's more than 800 years old. So, ladies and gentlemen, at first it may seem paradoxical that in a city as old as Lahore is, colleagues comes from 30 countries and many, almost 5,000 people from Pakistan, to discuss the ideas which project us all into the world of tomorrow, at least in my part, into the world of unborn and newborn children. But only at the first. But Lahore, with its enduring stability, I think is just proper place for such an interchange. Ladies and gentlemen, in the world where fortune seems to change so rapidly, we appreciate constancy more than ever before. You all understand the truth that education is a lifelong job. There is no period in your life when you can stop learning. If you stop, you will be late. Science, explosive development does require that we have many educational speeches. And education is transmission of enthusiasm. Good professor must be good speaker. And all right, during pandemic we had many offline discussion, webinars and so on. But there is no humanity, no warmness, no emotion. So let's hope that God will decide that we stop with this terrible pandemic. So, ladies and gentlemen, in our attempt to prove that true teaching is global teaching, you cannot teach differently in Zagreb, in my countries, in Pakistan, in Barcelona. There are international standards, and I was very much impressed every time I visit Pakistan, and in particular this morning when Gilani showed me how do you elect your university staff, what are the chances for young, creative person to be PhD doctors. They are absolutely the same as the highest international standards. Forgive me, but there are many people here to be mentioned. However, I like to mention Gilani's example. He is true scientific leader not only in your country. With 11,000 citations in international literature, he is among 10% of the top world leaders. We have established 35 years ago Inter-University School of Medical Ultrasound, named after Ian Donald, Scottish professor who pioneered ultrasound. In my field, in obstetrics and gynecology, this is absolutely the most useful technique. Safe, elegant, doesn't produce any discomfort, neither for examining nor for examining ladies. We, however, introduced that Chinese old medicine is right. They still do believe that they are 10 years older than we, because to their chronological age, they add 9 months spent in utero. We had to wait for 3D and 4D sonography to see that the unborn baby is patient, and can be treated and can be prevented from many congenital diseases. That makes obstetrics and gynecology and radiology interested in obstetrics a very responsible profession, because we can now prevent even the main killer in the world, cardiovascular diseases. Diabetes, they start in utero. So prevention must start during assessment of pregnancy and during delivery. So I wish all the best to this conference, which is already full success. Gilani and me agreed to have in a few months Young Donald Advanced School of Ultrasound here in Pakistan for the third time, and we will do that. So there will be many contacts. In the meantime, some of your young colleagues wanted to come for fellowship, for PhD, for master degree. It's good, not because we can offer better than you. Your universities, as the rector and the dean said, are truly international, but more than any other human activity, science is international. There is no good and bad work in science. So if you work following scientific criteria, if you think scientifically, even if you are not scientist, if you see the problem, put hypothesis how to solve the problem, you know, you are doing scientific work. Biological privilege of scientific creativity is young age. Doesn't mean that at my age we cannot produce a lot of books and a lot of seminars, but scientific truth comes from the young age. Wish you all the best as a country, as a meeting, rector and dean, distinguished universities. You are running world-leading universities, and I'm sure that on the list of ranking of the best universities in the world, your university is an honorable place. Thank you.
Please welcome Minister Higher Education, Mr. Raja Yasser has just joined us. Sir, thank you so much. We know very much that such a busy schedule and you have spared some time for us. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Asim Saab, for sharing your lifetime experience and so many achievements you have shared in your life. Our next speaker, she will come through recorded lecture, Professor Karen Stansfield. As a nurse and health visitor with extensive senior management, strategic leadership, and quality assurance experience in the health, social care, and justice sector, she had been an associate dean enterprise and managed engagement in the School of Health and Society at the University of Salford and director of the Health and Social Care Academy in Salford Professional Development. She held a national role as head of education and quality at the Institute of Health Visiting, IEHV. She has also worked in industry with Mott MacDonald as Deputy Director of Reviews for the Nursing and Midwifery Council Quality Assurance Framework, and she previously worked as Head of Nursing, Radiography and Healthcare Practice at the University of Derby and Head of Nursing and Midwifery at Sheffield Hallam University. She completed a doctorate in business administration and developed a leadership development model that was adopted by IHV. She is behind the invention of the leadership educational game and commercialized this with Focus Games and IHV. She is actively involved in research in leadership and publishes in this area. Currently, she is working as Dean Faculty of Health Studies, University of Bradford. She will deliver a recorded lecture of 7 minutes, please.
I am the Dean of the Faculty of Health Studies at the University of Bradford. I'm delighted to be invited to present an inaugural speech by my esteemed colleague, Professor Gilani, at the University of Lahore. It is a pleasure to be speaking to you today at the International Conference on Advances in Allied Health Sciences on Healthcare Leadership in Global Health. I would like to acknowledge my colleague, Claire Sutton, Assistant Professor Adult Nursing from the Faculty of Health Studies at the University of Bradford, for supporting me with the development of this presentation. First, let's consider a concept that many of you will be familiar with global health. Health issues transcending national boundaries and governments, calling for action on the global forces that determine the health of people, places a priority upon improving health and achieving equity for all people worldwide. These two concepts of improvement and equity are resonating in the definitions of global health, along with collaboration. I'm particularly interested in the area of global health as a nurse specialising in public health nursing and as a researcher in healthcare leadership. In leadership, we talk about wicked problems, a term used to describe some of the most challenging and complex issues of our time, many of which threaten human health. Global health is one such wicked problem. However, working together to solve these issues will achieve far greater outcomes. Again, I am sure that you are all aware of the current global challenges. However, let's recap on these key issues facing us all. Climate change, increased incidence of natural disasters, pandemics, COVID-19, something that we're all dealing with, spread of infectious diseases, pollution, antibiotic resistance, increasing numbers of refugees and asylum seekers, health inequalities secondary to wealth disparities. Strengthening nursing will strengthen the whole health team and the whole health and care system. It is one of the most important things that can be done to improve health. One of the key issues impacting on global health is a shortage of workforce, specifically nursing. What we do in education is build the supply of nurses and allied health professionals to meet this workforce gap. Indeed, a prerequisite is addressing a workforce shortage as identified in the Human Resources for Health Vision Pakistan policy. In England, Health Education England, which is part of NHS England and Innovation, and the World Health Organization as part of the WHO Year of the Health and Care Worker Programme, are working to help improve workforce planning and increase the number of people in healthcare careers. So why leadership? How can we support global health initiatives? There is clear evidence of the link between leadership and a range of important outcomes within health services, including patient satisfaction, patient mortality, organisational financial performance, staff well-being, engagement, turnover and absenteeism, and overall quality of care. Effective leadership skills of midwife and nurse managers positively impact on midwife and nurse retention and service provision and can reduce psychological distress during pandemics. Put simply, effective leadership can save patients' lives by improving patient outcomes and preventing death. One of the major challenges for the health sector in Pakistan is related to poor job satisfaction and work environment without migration, as discussed in the Human Resources for Health Vision. Strengthening leadership in nursing and midwifery can help to address some of these issues and improve the retention and work environment of nurses, midwives and allied health professionals, amongst other things. The WHO Global Strategic Directions for Nursing and Midwifery outline the situation globally in relation to how leadership has been developed, and there are clear gaps of nurse-midwife leadership in the organisations that they work as follows. 9% of countries reporting data from the State of the World Midwifery 2021 report indicated no midwives in leadership positions. A snapshot survey of government chief nursing officers by the International Council of Nurses found that few had authority to advise and influence at a strategic level. Only 50% of reporting countries indicated the existence of nationally supported leadership development programs for nurses. This is significant because not all levels of nursing and midwifery education preparation include leadership skills in the curricula. In countries that reported both a government chief nursing officer and a national leadership development program, there was a stronger network of workplace and education regulations in place. We have the ability to collectively do something about these figures. We have just heard how leadership can improve health outcomes and staff retention. Therefore, including leadership in all nursing and midwifery education is essential and something we can all make happen. There are a wealth of global policies supporting the development of leadership in nursing and midwifery. The Global Strategic Directions for Nursing and Midwifery comprises 4 policy focus areas: education, jobs, leadership and service delivery. Strengthening nursing and midwifery leadership throughout health and academic systems is a key element required. Nursing Now state that nurses need to be enabled to take on wider roles as service designers and leaders, practitioners and specialists, and agents of change in healthcare and in public health. The story of the Nursing Now campaign is of nurses and their allies coming together around the world, growing in influence and building a platform for improving health and healthcare for the future. There are now more than 800 independent and self-funding Nursing Now groups in 126 countries, and more than 31,000 nurses and midwives have participated in the Nursing Now Challenge, Nightingale Challenge. A key development area has been the call for stronger leadership in nursing and midwifery. As many of you will be aware, Pakistan joined in 2018 and established a national nursing forum which links to the Nursing Now global campaign. But the global health policies outline several things that need to happen to strengthen leadership in nursing and midwifery. These are an increase in the proportion and authority of midwives and nurses in senior health and academic positions and continue developing the next generation of nursing and midwifery leaders. To establish and strengthen senior leadership positions for nursing and midwifery workforce governance and management and input into health policy, and to invest in leadership skills, e.g. change management, interdisciplinary collaboration for midwives and nurses. We can see that the focus again is on policy and education developments to strengthen leadership. So let's look at leadership and policy. Government chief nursing officers and chief midwifery officers should work on a par with other health professional leadership in making strategic decisions that impact on health service planning to meet population health needs. At the national level, this position should have responsibilities and resources for the governance and management of nursing and midwifery workforces and leading data-driven decision-making. At the educational level, we need to invest in leadership skills development for midwives and nurses. There needs to be development programs to enhance technical, administrative and management capacities to equip midwives and nurses with leadership competencies not always included in their curricula. We need to work with educational research and healthcare organisations to establish leadership development programs and mentorship opportunities. And finally, support competency-based leadership development through existing and new initiatives, especially for chief nursing officers and young nurses. This is a call for action for all of us to improve nursing and midwifery leadership that will in turn improve retention and recruitment and ultimately increase the skilled workforce and improve health outcomes. Thank you for listening.
She was Professor Karen from Bradford University. It is my greatest pleasure to introduce our next speaker, one of very dynamic and visionary leader of current time. Mr. ICAAHS Rauf is Chairman Board of Governors, University of Lahore and the Honorary Consul of Uganda in Pakistan. He's also the Chairman and Editor-in-Chief of Jahan Media Group. His more than 20-year professional career has seen him do policy-oriented projects in various sectors. Mr. ICAAHS has successfully launched, piloted and completed many projects that continue to have an impact on a cross-section of society. His healthcare ventures in Uganda and Afghanistan have provided medical relief to the people of Kampala and Kabul while creating much needed goodwill and space for the soft image of Pakistan. Mr. ICAAHS Rauf has taught courses in finance, marketing and philosophy and has also published on topics of banking, corporate governance and exchange rate regimes. Please welcome one and only Professor Mr. ICAAHS Rauf, Chairman Board of Governors, University of Lahore.
Thank you very much, Ashfaq sir. Raja Yasir Saab, Minister for Higher Education, Punjab, Dr. Asim Kurjik, a dear friend of University of Lahore. It's been a long time, sir. Rector, University of Lahore, Dr. Mohammed Ashraf, Pro-Rector, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Gilani, Dean, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Ashfaq, Heads of Departments, Deans, distinguished guests, foreign delegates, speakers, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all to University of Lahore. It's a matter of great honor and privilege for me to be present on today's event. Faculty of Allied Health Sciences at this institution has been a journey that I, along with all the individuals who initiated it, have been so proud of. Pakistan is a country with a very big population. And when I say very big, it's more than 200 million. The access to higher education in this country is around 11 to 12%. So this tells you that not many individuals have the opportunity to actually get qualifications at university level. But then the ones who actually get the opportunity to graduate with undergraduate degrees and masters and PhDs sometimes are not able to find the right jobs in our markets as well. So in the midst of this, we realized as an institution 10 years ago that allied health sciences was an area where while there was a great deficiency of human resource within the country, there was also a great demand globally. For example, nursing is a test case that all of us know about, what a great demand this profession has in the world. Just from one region, Philippines and Thailand, we know that hundreds of thousands of nurses are actually serving in developed world. With this realization, we at the University of Lahore embarked upon building Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, which was the first of its kind in the country. Myself and Dr. Gilani, we actually traveled to many different regions, countries, and we saw how many institutions were producing great professionals in this area and how they were able to serve the healthcare sector domestically and globally. Since then, slowly and gradually, we have been introducing fields after fields. Today, we have more than 4 large-sized teaching hospitals supporting the Faculty of Health Sciences and Faculty of Allied Health Sciences. More than 1.2 million patients are being treated at these hospitals every year. That tells you the volume of patients available to our students for their teaching and learning. Today with this conference, I feel that the first 10 years of hard work is coming to a fruit. Gilani Sahab, I congratulate you. Since you have been elevated to being a pro-rector after 10 years of hard work, University of Lahore has gone in a similar venture in Uganda as well. We have put up a health sciences university in that country also. Now with this multinational experience, I think we are even more well abreast to move forward and become a leading institution in that field. While we are producing professionals in healthcare and allied healthcare for the domestic market, our aim remains, like Dr. Asim was mentioning, that today education is global. Our aim remains that our graduates should be able to compete for the job market in every region of the world. I know that last year, first batch of this institution, many of our nurses were able to find jobs in North America. It's an achievement that we should be proud of. We have just signed arrangements with many recruiters in Europe and in North America so that we can start placing our professionals graduating from this field. Lahore is, by the way, older than 1,000 years, sir. Gilani Sahab missed few hundred years only. Lahore claims to be the cultural capital of this country. I'm sure all the other cities agree with it. There's such a heritage in this city. Maybe you won't be able to see it all, but please take an opportunity to understand Lahore, then you'll understand Pakistan. They say it's the heart of this country. This country has had very difficult last 20 years. There was a great war being waged in our neighborhood. I believe that somehow, now coming out of that conflict, we will get a great opportunity to prosper, and that can only happen obviously with the support of the world community. I thank you all for obviously coming to Pakistan and giving us an opportunity to be the best host in the world, which we claim. Thank you all. I wish you a great stay in Lahore, Pakistan. We at University of Lahore are delighted to have you with us. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Believe me that during last 10 years, we have received unconditional support from the University of Lahore management in terms of research, in terms of higher education. I still remember that when we first ever started our PhD in physical therapy, he was the man who asked me that bring so many people from other countries, bring 100 PhDs here at University of Lahore, and we are going to cater them. So sir, thank you so much for your unconditional support that we are here today. Thank you so much. It has been a cheerful experience to introduce our next guest for today. He is a chief guest today. He obtained his early education from Aitchison College, Lahore, and did senior Cambridge from there in 1989. He obtained the degree of BSc Computer Information from University of Florida, USA. A landlord and educationist and a businessman who has been elected as member Provincial Assembly of the Punjab in general election 2018. He served as Minister for Higher Education and Tourism during 2018 and 19, and is currently serving as Minister for Higher Education with an additional charge of Punjab Information and Technology Board. He has extensively traveled abroad, including USA, UK, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, European Union, and Thailand. We welcome in your round of applause the Chief Guest Minister, Higher Education, Mr. Raja Yasir Humayun, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chairman, Mr. Vice Rolf, Honorable Rector, faculty members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure to be here at University of Lahore, especially so because every time I come here I see some improvements going on, and I am really myself very development minded, and when I see this university growing, it's really a very ravishing experience. Also, I want to congratulate the university for encouraging the research, and I've seen there's so many conferences all around the year, and the Dean of this faculty for bringing this discipline to limelight, the Allied Health Sciences, which has been kind of, I would say, ignored. It's very important. I understand its importance. And University of Lahore is playing a leading role, and its faculty of Allied Health Sciences, probably their dean and their faculty, is playing a very important role in developing this particular faculty in Pakistan. Actually, they're leading the way, so congratulations on that. As Mr. Awais Rauf has already said, that we need to produce not only graduates but quality graduates, so they are employable not only in Pakistan but around the world. And what I would like to say is that recently my physiotherapist graduated from your Allied Health Sciences School, and he's really good. He's international standard, so congratulations on that also. So, Pakistan, of course, has a big population, and access to higher education is limited. But as all of you know, that higher education is a privilege. Not everybody can get it. And whoever gets it, we want to make sure that it's quality higher education. So it's not just getting a degree. People have to be, after they graduate, they have to be employable, they have to be useful in the society. And more so in these days, it's more important to be a good entrepreneur also. So you can be self-employed. You don't have to look for employment elsewhere. And these are few private universities in our country, and especially in Lahore. They're playing a very important role in producing entrepreneurs, and University of Lahore is one of them. And the kind of growth they are seeing not only in Pakistan but around many countries, I would say around all Asia and even Africa. So that is commendable, and I wish you best of luck in the future, and hope this, as your international rankings are also going up, I see there's an emphasis ever since, when we came in the government in 2018, our main focus was that our universities shall be seen internationally ranked, not only public sector but private sector. And in that aspect also, University of Lahore is leading, and it's one of the best. And I really wish you best of luck in the future, and hope to see you in the top, as a top ranked university in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone. I appreciate the keen interest of all of you by showing your presence in this event. Now I would like to invite Chairman, Board of Governors, Mr. Muhammad Awais and Chief Guest Raja Yasir Humayun to please come forward and present the souvenirs to our guests.
I would be honored to invite our worthy rector, Professor Dr. Muhammad Ashraf, to come forward to receive the shield.
I request worthy Chief Guest and the Chairman Board of Governors to please give university souvenirs to our Rector, Professor Dr. Ashraf Saab. Please give a big hand.
Next, I would like to request Professor Dr. Asim Kurjak to please come forward and receive the shield.
Next, I would like to invite Pro-Rector, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, Professor Dr. Saeed Amir Gilani.
Next, I request Dean, FHS, University of Lahore to please receive the souvenir. Next, I request our worthy Chief Guest to please come forward and present the souvenir to the Chairman, Board of Governors, Mr. Awais Rao. Now kindly, I welcome Mr. Awais Rao to present the conference souvenir to our Chief Guest, Raja Yasir Humayun. Next, I request our Chief Guest to please receive a university souvenir from Chairman Board of Governors.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would like to request for a group photo. Then we are going to inaugurate the Health Expo outside in the lobby. And then we request all the invited speakers, all the audience to join the lunch in EE2 cafeteria, inshallah. Sir, group photo. आप सबसे request है kindly rise so that we can take one group photo there. Sir, please.